A very warm welcome to this year's CyberNode Cybersecurity Collaboration Conference. My name is Shahid. I am the project leader of the CyberNode and also the director of cybersecurity unit at RISE. I'm also a docent in Uppsala University. The idea of CyberNode was coined around 4 years ago. Today we are 150 plus members spanning across industry, academia, and public sector. This is the second iteration of this conference, and we are very happy to organize this again. We have 190 plus people registered for physical and about 40 plus for online. So the main purpose of this conference today is we have 31 projects funded by Vinnova, SSF, and MSP. And we want to increase collaboration between those projects. But we also want to increase collaboration between all of you who are here and the organizations you represent. I hope this will be a day well spent. And with this, I would like to hand over to Martin, who is the coordinator of the CyberNode. Martin, together with Christopher Kashberry from MSP, will be our moderators today. Warm welcome again. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you, Shahid. Thank you. My name is Martin Bergling, as Shahid said. I'm the coordinator of CyberNode. This is the second time. We are very happy to arrange this for the second time. Actually, we hope to make this a yearly event. It's also very nice to see a number of well-known faces here. I will moderate the tracks in this room, and Christopher will moderate Christopher, please stand up, will moderate the tracks in room B, Empire State Building. That room is located across the hallway. There are 2 entrances to that room. You can see the signs, and there will be people helping you to get there if you choose to go to the B tracks later on today. At the bottom of this slide, you can see our sponsors, MSP. I'll start with Vinnova, our main sponsor, who is paying for the ongoing work in CyberNode. And we are also thankful to MSP and to SSF, who are contributing to the cost for this conference. Thank you very much. They will talk more after me. Some practical issues. We have 31 projects, as Shahid mentioned, and thus a tight time schedule. Therefore, we choose not to have questions from the audience during the presentations. Instead, you're welcome to ask your questions at the exhibition. We also ask you to try to keep track of time and be in place when the tracks are starting. We will help the speakers to keep track of time by showing them signs, 3 minutes, 1 minute, red sign, 0, to help them to keep track of their 10 minutes. Security information. The other room, the B room, Empire State Building, there are 60 chairs, and due to fire rules, we are not allowed to have standing people in there. So when these 60 chairs are filled, the doors are closed. So if you are keen on listening to a track in there or a special speech, make sure to go there in time. But remember that you can also look at the conference afterwards, so you will not miss anything important. We will publish the conference on our website. It will take at least a few days, but we'll do it as soon as we can. The wardrobe out in the hallway is staffed all day. In case of emergency, there are emergency exits. 1, 2, 3. And the restrooms, there are restrooms across the hallway. There are also restrooms in the main hallway. If you go around to the registration for Science Tower and ask them to open the restroom on the other side, there are 2 restrooms there too. Okay, let's look at the agenda. Actually, I should have talked to this picture, but you've heard it all. No, I missed one thing. The bell. My colleague and co-coordinator, Stina Gullander, will ring the bell 3 minutes before we start the session. Okay, the agenda then. We have an introduction I'm doing right now, then I will talk a few words about Cybernode. Christopher Karsberg will talk about NCCSE. Jonas Bjarne and Tommy Schönberg. And finally, Shahid Raza will talk about Cyber Campus Sweden. And then we move on to the keynotes. We should have had Danica Kragic. Sorry to say, she couldn't come. But instead, we have Professor Andrei Sabelfeld from Chalmers, who also active in the WASP activities. So that's a good replacement. That's not a way to say it. We're very happy to have you here. Andrei will also have a speech later on. And then Eva Fogelström, Director of Security Research, responsible for security research at Ericsson. Then at 11:25 we start the project presentations. And those of you who want to listen to the 1B track, please hurry on to move into the B room. And then we have lunch. We have wraps for lunch in the exhibition area. We continue at 13:20 with track 2A and 2B. And at 14:20, we have to move quick again in order to listen to the Minister of Civil Defense, Carl-Oskar Bolin. That speech will be in Swedish. And then a coffee break, and we continue with the final presentations. And then evening mingle. And there's a lot of you who have signed up for it. So let's meet there and have something good to eat and drink. That will be nice. That's also in the exhibition area.